Hello everybody, it's Miss Sarah here. I'm going to walk you through our competition team makeup tutorial. So here's what you'll need. Pause for the list and make sure you have all your supplies ready to go. All right, we're gonna start with a nice clean base here, clean skin. If you wanna moisturize, that's fine. We're going in first with a little bit of concealer on our eyelids. We're gonna start with the eyeshadow first. I like to do that because then if there's any mistakes or any fallout from the eyeshadow, you can easily wipe them away. So I'm just going in with some concealer that matches Lily's skin tone here and patting that on her eyelids. And then I'm setting that with a little bit of powder to make sure that it's not sticky or anything. This is gonna help, one, conceal the eyelids, make sure it's a nice even base, but also make sure that the eyeshadow stays on and goes on really smooth. So I'm starting with this kind of medium toned matte brown here, and we're putting this in her crease with a nice fluffy brush. So for this, we want to use windshield wiper motions and kind of little baby circles to apply that in the crease. Then I'm going in with a slightly darker shade and deepening up that crease. Again with the fluffy brush, so we're just kind of building on top here. Don't need to go in with the darkest color all at once. And now I'm going in with the darkest shade we'll use on her eye and deepening up her outer corner of her eye. This is a little bit denser of a brush and shorter, so this is gonna help kind of pack that color right where I want it, whereas the fluffy brush is gonna kind of spread it all over. So we're focusing this on her outer corner up towards her eyebrow and then a little bit into that crease. And then I'm taking the fluffy brush that I used earlier and just kind of blending out the edges. Now, because we're doing this for stage, it doesn't have to be perfect, right? We just need it to look beautiful from far away on stage under the bright lights. Now I am taking this light shimmer shade and applying that on her inner corner and just using my finger and patting motions to kind of spread that in her inner corner a little bit onto the lid. And then we're gonna follow up with this kind of bronzy, goldy shimmer shade and pack that towards the middle of her eyelid. So like right on her eyeball, the center of the eyeball there on the lid. And just patting that in. And then we'll blend it out with one of the brushes we used earlier. Either one doesn't matter, just to kind of dissolve those two shades into each other. And then I'm going back in with that darkest chocolate brown color and a flat angled brush and using this as our eyeliner. This is going to be a really easy way to get the look of eyeliner without actually having to apply eyeliner because it can be very intimidating. So we're just going to pack that right by her lash line to create a little liner look. And then I'm taking a makeup wipe and kind of defining the outer corner there with my finger. So I'm just kind of drawing from her lower lash line up towards her brow to sharpen up the edge of this eye look. Now I'm blending on her foundation. Whatever foundation you like to use that matches your dancer's skin tone is perfect. I like to blend mine out with a beauty blender, but if you like a brush, whatever you prefer, this is totally up to you. Next, I'm going back in with that concealer we used at the beginning and patting this underneath of her eye and blending that out. This is gonna brighten up any of those dark circles that we can get under the eye and just help make everything look really smooth and bright for the stage. Then we are gonna set this with powder. This is so important. We don't wanna look shiny under the stage lights and we don't want all of our makeup to just slide off of our face. So by setting it with powder, it's gonna help ensure that this lasts all day at competition. Then we're going in here with just a matte bronzer and kind of defining her face a little bit, warming up her skin tone. So we're gonna take that like right under her jawline, like her cheekbone, and up in her forehead as well, near her hairline, to help blend everything in, and then a little bit on her nose as well. And this doesn't need to be a lot, just to give the face a little bit of shape and help bring back some color to our face that we got rid of with the foundation. Make sure you blend this really well into the hairline, up onto the ear, and down the neck too. You don't want your face to not match the rest of your body. Then we're going in with some pink blush. If your pink blush looks crazy standing close to your dancer, you probably have enough on. I had a teacher growing up that always said, apply your blush, then apply it again, and apply it one more time. So blush is super important on stage. It's gonna help us not look flat under the bright lights. So make sure you've got enough pink blush on. Then we're gonna go in with our eyebrow pencil. You could either use an eyebrow pencil or an eyebrow gel that's like tinted to match your eyebrows. This is especially important. Lily doesn't really have sparse brows by any means. She's got very nice full brows. But if you're like me and you have blonde hair or like very fair eyebrows, you're definitely gonna wanna do this step. Making sure that we have eyebrows on stage, right? So kind of darkening them up. We're drawing in some hair-like strokes, just going in really thin with this eyebrow pencil and then combing through them with the spoolie. That was some setting spray there to make sure everything stays in place. Now we're applying mascara. I like to tell my dancer to look down, and then I kind of pull up on their eyebrow, and that's how I find it easiest to apply mascara on other people. We are gonna go in with false lashes, so as long as you coat the mascara onto the lashes just a little bit to make them black, you'll be good. So we don't need to go crazy here with mascara. I know this looks really crazy, but I swear it's the easiest way to apply it on someone else. And then we're going in with our red lipstick. We have the liquid lipstick, and we also have a new stick option for you guys as well on our parent meeting info, so you can pick whichever one you like. The liquid lipstick is really easy to make sure you don't have to reapply all day, but it can be very intimidating to apply because it doesn't really go anywhere. So if you want to use a red lip liner first and then fill in, that's a great way to go. We're just going in here straight from the tube with the red lipstick. Now we're gonna do our false lashes. I've paused here to talk to you guys for a second. Before you even apply glue or anything to the lashes, you're gonna wanna test it out on your dancer's eyes and make sure that they fit and that you don't need to trim them. So you're just gonna place them on top of the lashes, just like you'll see me do here in a second, but we're going to do that without the glue, just a dry eyelash, and then make sure that they're not too long. You want them to fit right on their eyeball, and if there's any hanging off extra, you'll take the lash off and trim it off of the long end of the lash, and then you'll apply your glue and apply them like you're about to see. Now we're gonna apply the false lashes. We are gonna use the Ardell Demi Wispies, and I like to use the Duo Clear Lash Glue with this brush. We're gonna just brush it onto the band of the lash, and you'll wait about 20 to 30 seconds to apply it. I like to have the dancer close their eyes, and then I come in holding it with some tweezers and just kind of place it right down on top of their lashes. And then I usually use my finger to adjust from there. I always pull the outside edge on first and then the inside edge in case you need to kind of slide and move anything around. Then we're going in to define the under eyelash with that darkest shade of shadow that we used. And I'm just using a flat little eyeshadow brush for this, but you can use any of those brushes that we've already used as well. And we're just kind of using that as our bottom liner. And then I'm gonna brighten up that inner corner again because I lost some of that shimmer with that lightest shade. And then we're going to apply some mascara on the bottom lashes. Have your dancer look up, and that'll make this really easy. You can see that I kind of got a little bit of mascara under her eye, so I'm going to show you how to remove any mascara mistakes after this. It's really easy, so don't stress if you get mascara all over the place. If you made a mistake with your mascara, let it dry fully and then take a clean spoolie or a mascara brush and just kind of scratch it away there, and then it'll be perfect. This is our final look.